People love Pebbles' awesome fruity flavors and epic chocolatey taste. Well, it's time to side up with Pebbles' biggest fans. Fruity Pebbles is my champion, chump.
What? Cocoa Pebbles is slam dunk delicious.
Are you with me, a Fruity Pebbles fanatic?
Or with me, crushing on Cocoa Pebbles.
Which flavor is part of your complete breakfast? Fruity Pebbles! Yeah!
Cocoa Pebbles!
Which bite is boss? You can try them both for yourself and see which flavor teams up with your taste buds.
Pebbles, which flavor's yours?
WTF did I just watch?
Welcome to this week's TBBAP.
That's two best brothers bitch about ponies.
I'm Cake Standard.
And I'm Phantom Horn.
This week's episode was... I forget.
It was called Leap of Faith.
Oh yeah, that's right. And I really liked it.
Cool. I thought it was good. I think it's kind of like Pinky Apple Pie for me. Like, I liked it, but I'm not like...
Yeah, that's what I should have said. There were a lot of little things that I liked, and I thought the overall premise was good, and there were some things I didn't like, but overall, I just came away with a pretty positive impression.
Yeah, I ended the episode, I'm just like, huh, it was good.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Leap of Faith seems to try to be about the virtues of honesty
at
all costs, but it's not really. It actually kind of explores both sides of the issue and shows how honesty can be good in some cases and not so good in others.
That's the thing, it does that, and in my opinion, it's totally true. There's a time and a place for lies. I absolutely believe that.
Yeah.
But this episode really at the end just says like, yeah, you can lie and it might help you out in a little bit, but eventually it's gonna fuck you over.
Well,
it seems pretty black and white to me.
Applejack is like, okay, honesty's the best policy, but clearly until it comes to pass that Granny Smith is like going to hurt herself, it's not the right thing to do.
Yeah, it was
and
in fact
doesn't
helping, and that's why Applejack allowed it to continue.
Yeah,
which was cool.
So I guess I could say I don't really care for the final moral.
It
kind of simplifies things too much.
Exactly.
But I like how the issue was handled pretty complexly up until the end.
Me too.
I liked the episode up until the end. I didn't really care for the ending. I thought the moral was kind of ham-fisted, and they spend too long expositing it and talk, and the thing with giving the bit is just kind of forced.
It was okay. I don't know. Yeah, it was a little
like they set it up a second before. And he's like, I just made this bit through dishonest, and they have to explain like, oh, but don't worry, you can take the bit because I'll go into the other guy and give it back. I know what you mean. Week.
So Flim and Flam make their glorious return this episode.
Yes,
which was awesome because I love those guys.
I like the way they were handled.
Actually, I have a bit of a problem with that. Actually, you know what? Because they were in, what episode were they in before?
The cider one.
Right.
Squeezy.
I actually have more of a problem with that episode, because in that episode, they were actually perfectly honest businnesmen who were actually just jerks.
Yeah.
But in this episode, they are legit swindlers.
No. Well, in this episode, they're kind of swindlers, but they also have a point. Like, yeah, their tonic is actually helping people, even if it's not for the reason they say it is. So even though, they're not quite in the right, but I wouldn't say they're 100% wrong either.
They told you if you are crippled, you can drink their tonic and you can walk.
Okay, yeah,
that is fucked up.
Okay, yeah, they say it makes you taller and shorter and older and younger and stuff. but it helps.
Oh, I know it helps. But okay, obviously they went too far. But I mean, yeah, like I said,
they're not 100% wrong. They're maybe like 90% wrong.
Yeah, 95, 96. All right.
Applejack. She was perfect in this episode.
Yeah, it was cool.
Some people complained about Applejack being, flanderized and her overprotectiveness being blown up to cartoony levels in Some Pony to Watch Over Me. It was.
But I thought it was fine.
I didn't mind it, but here, like, she's normal Applejack. Yeah. She's the level-headed one. She is reasonable.
This was a really solid Applejack episode.
It was a very solid Applejack
episode. It really built,
episode.
like, her honesty thing was handled in a believable way. It was real good.
Furthermore, I loved how none of the other main six were here because they didn't need to be.
Yeah. Congratulations, DHX.
It's all Applejack.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job, guys. So, I just want to list a bunch of stuff I liked about this episode.
Go for it.
Number one, the song. I dug the song.
It was good.
It was pretty similar to their last song, but in my first time watching it, I didn't really like it. Second time, though, I was like, all right, this is catchy. I like it. It was good.
Yeah.
Second thing, AJ kicks down a fucking tree. That was badass.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Just fucking does that shit. Yeah, that was awesome. Next, Big Mac, when Granny's like shaking at him, he just like, no. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, alright.
All these motherfucking crippled people coming out of the woodwork. What the fuck?
Well, maybe they heard that there was a tonic and there was something that could help them.
There's so many wounded in Ponyville.
They go into like some serious illness. They show like the guy's diseased tonsils and the teeth, and they talk about age and gray hairs and It was kind of...
Those were non-diegetic illnesses.
Shut the fuck up.
All right.
No, it was intense.
Oh, I loved the song, the ho ha hee hee ha ho hum. The little dance they did. That had me in stitches.
I don't know what was up with that.
I don't know, but it was awesome.
One thing I noticed is that continuing the theme of rainbows showing up everywhere for no reason in Rainbow episode, did you know the pie tin is colored like the main six?
Was it really?
The pie tin is a rainbow artifact, just like Pinky's tear was.
Yeah,
and
like
the bubbles
tear had
were,
nothing to do with anything.
And the ribbons were, and all the ones I'm quoting are from Pinky Pride. But yeah.
Hey, what was up at the very beginning? This just annoyed me. When Granny Smith says she's the only pony who's ever come close to breaking the high dive record. What, like, does she not count the person who set the record? Does he not count as coming close to his own record?
Oh, yeah.
I just thought that was dumb. Like,
yeah,
who the fuck says that shit?
There's one guy who did it just a million times better than everyone else. No one has ever come close. Who is this legendary Aquabat
Fuck
pony?
you, Granny Smith. You don't know me. Okay, but here's a legit complaint with the episode. Why did Flim and Flam explicitly tell Applejack exactly what was in their tonic when it really would have been in their best interest to give her absolutely no information?
I guess I wouldn't call that a problem.
Doesn't make any sense.
Well, because they knew they had the trump card that Applejack wouldn't want to tell the truth.
Well, that didn't work out for him, did it?
On that note, apples and what? Bean leaves?
Bean leaves.
Yeah, whatever, guys.
Okay. All I want to say is that it felt like to me they told Applejack about that because Applejack needed to know the details to make this moral work. And yeah, that justified them telling her. I just thought it was dumb.
I suppose I can see what you mean.
But, that's my biggest complaint with the episode, so...
My biggest complaint with the episode, as I already said, is the ending. It's hammy, it's drawn out, it's forced. The thing with the bit feels like they just needed something to be a key, and,
why not?
Silver Shill was...
Oh, yeah, he was so boring. I didn't care about him at all.
He was okay. He was kind of like a less cool Coco Pamel.
Yeah, Coco Pamel was better in every way, so... But something about this episode's moral just struck me as a little off.
Being honest sure gets hard when it seems like the truth might hurt some pony you care about. But I think believing a lie can end up hurting even more.
What was it that we had heard before?
I am happy to report that I now realize there are wonderful things in this world you just can't explain. But that doesn't necessarily make them any less true. It just means you have to choose to believe in them.
Bullshit.
As much as I hate to defend Pinky Keen, I kind of think it's apples and oranges here. I mean, Pinky Sense is real, the tonic is fake. It's not the same.
But the tonic actually it actually made Granny Smith able to swim again. So
yeah,
hey. So in conclusion, I give this episode 1 Flim out of Flam.
Well, I was gonna say that exact same thing, so I like it.
And that's gonna do it for this week's episode of TBBAP.
Two best brothers bitch about ponies.
I'm Cake Standard.
And Phantom Horn is me.
See you next time!
Woo!
March is ending, and beginning with April, TBBAP will be launching a Patreon campaign.
Once it starts, we'll put a link right here that'll take you to our Patreon page.
We've made a trailer for it, and it's so funny it makes our regular videos look like garbage.
So go check it out, become a patron, and give us money!
Hey guys, if you enjoyed our review, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We release a new review each week. And check out the TBBAP Ask blog, where you can ask Hagen Phantom any question you want, and the TBBAP submissions page, where you can check out fan art of your favorite ponies. And be sure to patronize us so we can keep on keeping on.